Everyone, I want you to join me on Patreon and just know that there is going to be an extended for this video. Let's hop up in this. So I hear this is happening for you, not to you. So just because you can't see what's going on in the background doesn't mean that things are not working in your favor or working for your highest good. And I hear like it will all make sense, or it will all amount up to more than you can imagine. All right. So let's see. I'm going to start with this spread. What's going on inside you and what's going on around you. Yeah. So this is cycles. You could be, so this could be a cycle of love. I also hear love with a double-edged sword. So some of you could feel like love has betrayed you. Coming to terms with the past. All right. So what's going on inside you? You're procrastinating of letting go. I hear fun getting to know you. So what do you, it says pride as well for you, Pisces. You could be prideful. You're procrastinating. It could be with a Cancer. Something to do with you and a Cancer. And I hear appearing innocent on the outside. Let's see. I also hear fearing change. It could be you who could be fearing change right now. It could be, if you are with a Cancer, it could be a Cancer who is fearing change right now. With holding on, like the inability to let go. I see what it is. You are afraid to let go your guard. You are afraid to let go of your guard because of bad cycles with love. Yeah. I also see paying attention to the signs. So you could be a person who goes into connections looking for red flags. And I also hear this time will be different. You could, with prideful, it could be you holding back. You holding back your heart. You afraid to let go. Procrastinating to let go what has happened to you in the past. And I hear a spark. I even hear love at first sight. And this doesn't have to apply to you. This could apply to someone that you are dating. And I hear excited. Yeah, excited to have met you. This could be a Cancer that you could be with, or someone who has Cancer in their chart. It can also be a Scorpio. It can be another Pisces, okay? Or a Virgo. Yeah. I don't know. This is so funny. If any of you were wondering if the person was attracted to the same sex, they're not. I hear attracted to the opposite sex of them. So if you were wondering about whether this person, you could have felt like they had, you know, if it's a man, they had feminine tendencies. If it was a woman, they had masculine tendencies. There's something that someone, one of you, I can't tell which one, was questioning the other person, like wondering, are they attracted to the same gender? And the answer is they're not. I also hear squaring things away. Brief encounter. All right. Yeah. You don't, this is, what's going on inside you is you're truly confused about love. You are. You're confused about love, or you can have a few options that are coming to you and you are confused about who to choose or who to go with. And the reason why this is all has to do with you and being able to let go of what happened to you in the past in order for you to receive the love that you truly been praying for. This is what it is looking like to me. You are questioning, you are It's in the mind, though. All these things that you feel are in the mind. These are not things that you have seen, but you are looking for red flags, because it says pay attention to the signs. So maybe you're being more picky than you're being more picky, and it makes sense. It's like if some of you guys are suffering from post-traumatic stress, PTSD from what you've been through in the past, this is what's causing you to fight or flight. Okay? You know, can I say something in a weird way? If you could have been with someone, or if any of you guys were struggling with narcissistic abuse, it's almost like whoever this person was, they weren't emotionally available, I hear, or mentally capable to love you the way that you deserved or desired. However, because of this person, it's traumatized you so bad that you have become, I hear, repellent. Like you fight, you try to fight anything that tries to love you. You try to fight it because you don't know how it's going to end. You can't predict the outcome. So it's almost like people trying to love you has become a threat to your emotional and mental well-being. Like your whole system goes on flight or fight. Like your system starts to attack you. Some of you are even like sweaty palms you start to get when you feel like somebody's trying to get too close to you. You start to look for reasons or design things in your head to make the people or the person, I said people, so it could be, you could be trial and error. You could be in a dating cycle and you look for things wrong in the person. Like you look to run. You could have become a runner of love because you are expecting the worst. And this could be you struggling to make amends with the past, because you could be suffering from post-traumatic stress because of what you've been through in the past love cycle. The good news is Spirit is rising you up out of this cycle where you are fearful. It's like fearful of love. I hear abandonment. The core issue could be abandonment. If you've been abused, or you've been abandoned by a mother or father. Some of you, I even hear siblings. Some of you don't even talk to your siblings. But what's happening, it's you might think it's just in the area of your love life, but the truth is it's traveling into all areas of your life. And it's affecting you, like struggling to trust. I hear many is wishing you well, wishing that they treated you better. For some, even wishing you would answer your phone. There's somebody who's trying to call you and they just wish you would answer your phone. It's almost like you could have went cold turkey on people because you're sick and tired of the cycle. And I hear psyching yourself up. Every time, whoever this person is or whoever these people are, every time they will come back around, you get hopeful. You imagine the best outcome, and they're just still the same. They don't change. So you're tired of that. You're tired of getting your hopes up to the point that it could cause you to become terrified to even trust or allow people to come into your heart. So I hear engaging with people differently. This has caused you to be more prideful in love, being more guarded in love, being anticipating pain in love, which makes you push people away. And I hear from the outside looking in, it will look, you look inviting. So you look very inviting. From the outside looking in, you look inviting, you look happy-go-lucky. It's like a green light. But as soon as they try to get closer to you, it's like a, wait, how come I can't get in? How come like you pump the brakes, stop right there. And you can become, I hear nostalgia, memories, you're being triggered. People trying to love you. I just want to make sure they're just not trying to get into my pants. It's like all these things come up. And this is what's going on in your subconscious or conscious. And it has to do with the past love cycle. You just don't want it to happen again. So this fear, I'm not going to lie, could be taking over your ability to fully love or fully express yourself in love. The fear of you not being able to control the outcome. So you try to control your emotions instead. What's going on around you? I hear missing you. Somebody's missing you. Somebody wishes that you would open up to them the way that you used to. So it's almost like this is the reason why you act the way you do, by the way. And I even hear trouble sleeping at night. If you're having trouble sleeping at night, if you're having nightmares, If you have high anxiety, just know that those are symptoms of post-traumatic stress. All right. Some of you even coming out of situations of like narcissistic abuse, people gaslighting you over and over again. What's going on around you? Ooh, abundance. Making time for yourself, because with existence, it's like you could be showering yourself. You could be using like full moons, using the stars. I hear alignment, like trying to come back into alignment, alleviating the pain. You could be a person that I hear walking in the forest or walking barefoot. You could be trying to ground yourself. You could be more spiritual now. I also hear like heightened intuition, and this could all be because of the pain that you went through. You could be taking a more natural way of healing. Maybe some of you, suppose you do have post-traumatic stress and you do have anxiety. Maybe this is you not wanting to take medication, so finding ways to self-heal. I hear and alleviate stress. All right. Making ends meet. Yeah, lots of abundance around you though. This is like gifts from the universe. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Some of you, I hear over the top. You don't want to take your ex back because you just feel like they're over the top. They just do too much. I hear plain and simple. They just do too much. I don't want to be bothered anymore. Yeah, I knew it. This is past life trauma that you are healing. Just to let you know, this door is closed. This door is closed. I hear feeling more now. You're going to notice that you're more hypersensitive. So it just means that things, and this could be also, what is it, like childhood trauma, where you start to realize things are just not right. And that's the part of healing. When you go through the healing journey and you have revelations and you wake up, you start to realize that how I was raised wasn't right, or how I was treated, it wasn't right. So now with all this new knowledge that you have, it's like you're looking at your past life and you're thinking to yourself now, like, damn, what did I allow myself to go through? And I won't let this happen to me again. It could even traumatize you, like crying a lot at night, thinking about all that you didn't do to protect yourself because you just didn't know any better. It could give you a lot of grief and a lot of regret of, damn, I allowed this to happen to me. And the truth is you didn't. It's not your fault. Some of you, I even hear drinking. You might notice that you hitting the bottle because of emotions, overly emotional, to the changes that are happening inside of you. You might see the number 555 a lot too, which means big changes. You know that in order for you to see a change external, the changes take place internally. So you're going through an internal shift. I even hear migraine headaches. Some of you might be experiencing headaches, and it's just the stress. It's everything trying to be released and purged from you in order for you to close out this past life cycle. The past life cycle of you settling for less and you not being able to speak up and defend yourself or defend your beliefs. It's like now you will have new belief systems. You'll have new boundaries set in place to protect you, to protect your heart. And I even hear living life on the edge, just taking more risk. I don't know if because you were living in so much fear, it kind of held you back. And now you're going to be more of a risk taker is what I'm hearing. I also hear stealing the show. So if any of you do any work for the public, that is going to be of significance. Yeah. I knew it. Be careful of stress and mental confliction, thinking too much, overthinking too much. Also drinking, your diet. It can be your overthinking and your diet that is going to trigger you to bad health. There's a lot going on for you. I also see you going out celebrating, but going out celebrating, getting invitations. It's almost like you want to live a sober life. For some of you, this is not for all of you. For some of y'all turned up. It's like you want to get healthy again, but it's like you keep getting invitations to go out and celebrate. So it could be a part of you just escaping from the pain. The pain can be too severe right now. I hear plucking your nerves. You could be frustrated. Um, Even pending, there could be things that are pending and that you're waiting for, and the wait could be getting you frustrated. So you are going to be more open to going out, celebrating, and turning up with people. But this is going to cause you exhaustion, like the lack of sleep, the lack of the good nutrients that you need in order to keep your body revitalized. You're going to also notice that you become more prayerful. It's like because of what you've been through. I hear regrets. Regrets of the past is going to make you want to pray more, make you want to turn to God more. It could have been a situation where you could have relied on your flesh. You could have relied on your own um, impulses. And now it's like, okay, God, I did it wrong. I did it my way. So now I want to pray and get your approval to do it your way. It could be a situation like that where you notice that you're starting to turn in more. People having to adapt to a new version of you. People around you could be drinking too, by the way. Um, People could be drinking around you because they don't know how to adapt to you. This could be going on as well. Let me see any cards for the cross watcher. Who are you dealing with? Ooh, yeah, the Cancer is coming up heavy. Gemini, a Gemini or a Cancer. How do they feel about you? And once again, Pisces, somebody is screaming like, can you please answer your phone? You're ignoring someone. I hear call filter. You're blocking people. I hear better luck next time. Ain't no next time. Also celibate. Some of you guys can be going into celibacy, you know? Yeah. See, this it could be the cross watcher shows like letting go, like trying to let go of their conditionings, the way that they were raised. Whoever you're dealing with is going through a massive transformation, and they're letting go of traditions, conditionings that they were raised under that is not benefiting them or their growth or their connection. Let's see how they feel about you. How do they see Pisces? I also hear emotionally tied. I also hear sprung. Um, I also, and someone feels left out in the cold by you. Yeah. Someone wants to spoil you. Whoever the cross watcher is, whoever you're dating now, this is gonna go to, if you're seeing someone now, I hear the last impression was the best impression. Like they're in total awe of you. I also hear that they can't take you off their mind. They could be thinking about like they wanna cook you breakfast in bed. Whoever this person is, you guys talk on the phone. They love touching on your tatas. They love touching on you. Ooh. They also find you to be very, very sensual. Sensual. They find you to be very, very beautiful. How else are they feeling? Aww. They feel like you are a queen. Like you're a natural queen or king. If you're a man, they find you to be a king. I also hear soothing. Like you are very soothing to this person's soul. And if you're a female, they love the way that you stay on top of your nails and feet. All right. I'm going to continue on with this spread. I want to find out more about how this person is feeling about you and what is the potential outcome of this new connection that you could possibly be in, as well as what's going to happen for the remainder of the month. I send you so much love and light, Pisces.